If someone tells you to calm down, you just lost. That phrase isn't meant to calm you. It's meant to reframe you as irrational and them as reasonable. The second you react emotionally, they win. Most people don't even realize the game just shifted. But the moment you respond from emotion, you're no longer in control. You're no longer defining the moment. They are. And that's what Law 1 of mental dominance is about. Controlling the frame. The invisible battlefield where power is won or lost before a single word even matters. See, frame control isn't about what's said. It's about the context underneath it. The frame is the silent set of rules that define who's leading, who's following, and what reality everyone's operating inside of. And here's the brutal truth. Every time you react, defend, explain, or match someone else's energy, you're stepping into their frame. And once that happens, it's like trying to fight back while you're already tied to the ground. You're no longer fighting the moment. You're fighting the story they've already written about you. Let me give you a real-world example. Back when I was in Iraq, I was handling a contract with a senior guy who tried to check me in front of a client, raised his voice, threw a sarcastic shot. It was a straight-up power play. Now most people would have snapped back, tried to match tone, or defend their role. But I said nothing. I let the silence do the work. Then I calmly asked, "Are you trying to solve something, or just feel heard?" You could hear a pin drop. His posture changed. The client looked at me like I was the one in charge, because I was. That's what frame control does. No emotion, no reaction, just pure presence. And presence is power. But this doesn't just happen in war zones or boardrooms. It happens in everyday life. Let's say your girl hits you with a slick comment like, "You always think you're the smartest one, don't you?" That's a frame test, and most men fail. They defend themselves. They soften up. They say something to ease the tension. Weak move. You don't fight her tone. You control the energy. You look her dead in the eye and say, "That's cute." You rehearse that? Calm. Collected, unbothered. Now you're the one who flipped the moment, and she knows it. Respect comes from strength, not reactivity. Now here's how to master this law in the real world. Rule 1. Don't explain yourself to people who aren't asking honest questions. Explaining is submission. Rule 2. Use silence as a weapon. Let them sit in their own energy and get uncomfortable. Most people fold under silence. Rule 3. Redirect with power questions. Flip the spotlight with something like, "Is that your usual approach?" Or, "What outcome are you trying to get here?" These don't defend, they disarm. They stop the attack and force the other person to reevaluate their position without you ever raising your voice. When you hold the frame, people follow you. You walk into rooms differently. You don't chase conversations, you anchor them. You don't adjust to others, they adjust to you. This is the foundation of mental dominance. Before influence, before manipulation, before power, it all starts with the frame. And if you don't control the frame, you don't control the game. So here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, don't react, not once. Someone disrespects you? Pause. Don't reply. Don't justify. Don't explain. Just let the pressure hang. And make them wonder who the hell they're dealing with. That's control. That's presence. That's Law 1. If this resonated with you, the full breakdown of all 12 psychological power laws is in my book, The Laws of Mental Dominance. You can grab it through the link in my bio. And if you're serious about mastering this game, drop a comment. Because tomorrow, we're diving into Law 2. And that one's built around silence, fear, and making people chase the clarity you never give. Like and subscribe.